It's the trilogy fight, Miocic versus Cormier 3, and I'm now joined by the champ himself, Stipe Miocic. Does this feel like a bigger fight week to you? I mean, there's no fans around. The buzz probably isn't in the air. Do you prefer it this way, or do you prefer when there's lots of hoopla?
No, I don't mind it. I mean, honestly, it's been kind of nice because I don't have as much, stuff to do during the week besides interviews and stuff. But it is what it is. But the fans is what makes sports. So it's great to have the fans here. But listen, it's a fight, so I'm gonna be ready no matter what.
You've been in there twice with Junior Dos Santos, a former champion, twice with Cormier. Is Cormier the toughest opponent you've ever faced?
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's definitely a great fighter. I mean, I think your next fight's your toughest opponent, no matter what. So I think everyone has brings something different to the table that you fight. But definitely DC. He has a lot of stuff to bring, and it's gonna be a tough fight. But unfortunately, I'm coming out with the belt still wrapped around my waist here and then still.
There's been this narrative going on that the winner of this fight is going to be the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Personally, and I don't know if you agree with this, I think that win or lose, it's still you, and that you're not getting enough respect here looking at your resume. You have a win over Cormier, of course. You have a win over 3 other former UFC heavyweight champions. Do you agree with that?
Listen, man, it's whoever's opinion it is these days. There's no solid answer, I guess. You know what I mean? There's always going to be a debate about it. It's just great to be in that talk. It's great to be part of it, and it means I'm doing something right. Yeah, I mean, listen, after Saturday comes and I get that win, we'll be good. We'll be all put to bed.
Has retirement crossed your mind at all? I mean, I saw that you discussed it previously. It was, of course, a fluid situation. But outside of facing John Jones, is there really much more for you to accomplish in this career?
Definitely, always. I mean, listen, man, I love fighting. I love what I do. The minute I'm done, the minute I'm done, it's because I'm not having fun in the sport. Now I'm having fun.
You've still been volunteering at the fire station while you were in camp. Outside of helping people, is the camaraderie an important part of helping you take your mind off of fighting as part of your daily routine?
Well, I don't volunteer. I'm actually part-time. I do get paid.
My bad. My mistake.
No, you're good. I'm just giving you a hard time, Mom. But yeah, I love all about it, man. Just it's like going to the gym with the coaches and the teammates, and then going to the fire station. Just I love all that. Just because they're so different from each other. And the great thing about going to the fire station, they talk about fighting, but they don't really. That's the only thing they talk about. We talk about other stuff. We bust each other's chops, and it's great. And that's what I'm all about, man. I'm all about that unity.
So that's something you hope to do for a long, long time after this. I mean, it seems like you're part of a fraternity almost.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I love it's fun, man. It's just good dudes, and just it's a family there at the station. It's just like the gym. It's like a family too. It's a family at the station, and it's I love what I do, man. I love fighting. I love being a firefighter, paramedic. I love helping people, and then also I worked hard to get there. I want to make my mom proud.
You were very svelte coming into the last fight, about 230 pounds. Do you look at your weight on a day-to-day basis? I mean, you don't have to cut any weight for heavyweight, or do you just kind of go with the flow and whatever you step onto the scale at, that's what you're going to weigh?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just whatever I weigh, I weigh. I work hard. I train hard. If I'm light, I'm light. If I'm heavier, I'm heavier. So I don't really worry about it. I just make sure that I feel good. I feel strong. I'm gonna get good wind. That's all I care about.
How was this camp? I mean, you talked about how you didn't want to jump right into it right away. It was early on in the pandemic. You really wanted to continue helping as a part-time firefighter. What was this camp like compared to other ones?
Different. I mean, it's not so much I didn't want to train. It's just I couldn't train. I didn't have a gym to go to. My gym was shut down for over 2 months, and I didn't want to have a gym in my house at the time because I never had to. I never wanted to. But it was I got a gym. I put one in my house, in my basement finally. It took a little bit. We got there, though. It happened pretty quick, thank God. I have good people around me to help me out. Yeah, it was awkward at times because, trying to figure everything out and just making sure that we're doing the right things and making sure we're getting the right training in. And, we made it work, though. It was awesome. Like I said, my coaches and teammates, we all made it work, and they're awesome. And, I'm ready for this fight.
Yeah, I heard you mention the Brett Okamoto. You never wanted to have a gym in your house. Why was that?
Never. That's like my home. That's my sanctuary, man. That's when I just go home, enjoy my daughter. But honestly, in hindsight, it was probably the best thing I ever had. I love it. I love having a gym in my house because now I have wrestling mats. I have wall mats. So not even for me, my daughter can play down there and just go ham and just go crazy and she won't hurt herself. And then also I spend more time at home now too. I don't like go to the gym at night and train. And I come home, my daughter's asleep, and I get done training. I see her. She comes down, after I'm done training, or she during training. Just great to see her. Kind of just lifts me up even more.
People talk about the adjustment in the last fight. In the fourth round, you started going body on Daniel Cormier. Was that adjustment made in the corner, or was it something that you noticed in the round, something that caught your eye that you were like, okay, I'm onto something here?
A little bit of both. I think we talk about it all the time, and I think finally I woke up and I stopped being slow and not doing what I was supposed to, and I just kind of opened up and finally started moving, and I just saw an opening, and just took it, ran with it.
Cormier says that you've made that adjustment now. He's now made the adjustment to make up for that, and now you have to face him at full strength. Do you have any other things that you've noticed about his game in the previous two fights from watching them going into this fight that you feel like you can exploit?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm not going to tell you, though. I'm going to keep it a secret.
I'm not asking.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like he probably the same thing about me. Those things he probably thinks like he'll exploit on me. But yeah, man, we worked hard. We worked on a lot of things, and I think we've done the right things to make it work, and we're going to make it work on Saturday.
All right. When you win this fight, I know you like when I say that. Who do you think is next in line? Who would you like to face next?
I don't know. Right now it's all I care about Saturday. That's all I'm worried about. And once Saturday's over, we can figure it out after that.
All right, he's the champion of the world in the heavyweight division, the baddest man on the planet. He's taking on Daniel Cormier. It's the trilogy fight, the biggest trilogy fight in the history of UFC heavyweight division. I appreciate your time, Stipe.
Thanks for having me, guys.